Okay, good afternoon then, year five. Let me just double check I'm recording. Brilliant. So good afternoon then, year five, and welcome to today's SPAG lesson. So again, we're going to be focusing on our noun phrases and going through that today. Just a little reminder before we begin. If you see this icon on the slide, that's when I'd like you to do some writing into your Google document for me. Okay, let's crack on straight away then. So just in your heads this time, read these sentences and highlight the adjectives that are in them. So we've got Ishao learnt to fly in the new magical school for witches and wizards. Listening joined Ishao at the crazy school and was frightened because there was a creepy headmaster. So where are the adjectives in these sentences? Okay, let's have a look then. We've got new and magical describing the school, and we've got crazy again describing the school, and creepy describing the headmaster. So then, for this bit, I'd like you to do some writing into your Google document for me. So we've got which noun phrase below gives you the most information. So which one provides you with more information? So we've got the first sentence says the scary, frightening dragon destroyed the bird in an instant. And the second one says the hungry, frightening dragon destroyed the bird in an instant. So you're looking, just as a reminder, looking at the adjectives and seeing which one provides more information. So what I want you to do, you'll be writing down the sentence that includes the most information into your Google document for me. Okay, so let's see which sentence that is. Of course, it's the second one because the adjectives are hungry and frightening, whereas here it's scary and frightening. Now, scary and frightening clearly mean pretty much the same thing, whereas hungry and frightening are obviously two different things. So it's giving you more information that the dragon is hungry as well as frightening, whereas this one's pretty much just telling you that it's a scary dragon. Okay, let's move on then. So we've got change the noun phrases to make them more concise in these sentences below. So you've got Elena carried her fluffy white rabbit over to Anissa's house. And we have Anissa decided to steal the rabbit and leave it in the dragon's dark, gloomy lair. So what I want you to do is, just in your heads for me, almost rewrite these sentences and making them more concise. So to do that, remember, we're removing the adjectives so that our noun phrases are more concise. They're simpler. So let's have a look then. The first sentence, we've removed fluffy and white. So we've got Elena carried her rabbit over to Anissa's house. So you've made it more simple by removing those adjectives. And for the second one, exactly the same has happened again. So Anissa decided to steal the rabbit and leave it in the dragon's lair. So for the second sentence, you've removed the words dark and gloomy. Okay, you've removed those adjectives and it's made the sentence and the noun phrase more concise. Okay, and then finally for me, so writing into your book this time, and you'll be doing this on your Google document. There'll be questions very much like this. So what I want you to do is rewrite the sentence to add more detail to the noun phrase. So we've got some people like to parachute. Okay, so there's a noun phrase, and I want you to add more to it to give it more detail. I want you to include at least two adjectives, one noun, and a preposition. Okay, so have a go at that for me, and then we'll have a look at an answer. Okay, so here's my answer. This is what I've done. So I've gone for some young, adventurous. So there are my two adjectives I've included describing the people. Like to parachute. Over, there's my preposition. Land and sea. There is my noun. Okay, land and sea, both nouns. So some young, adventurous people like to parachute over land and sea. Okay, I've expanded this first noun phrase to make it a better sentence with more detail in it. So what I would like to do then is get on with the work on the Google Classroom page for me. Your questions will be very similar to this. You'll have noun phrases, and all I want you to do is expand them by adding adjectives. And if you can as well, there's a little challenge to rewrite the sentences, adding in a preposition. Okay, so best way to do that is just expand your noun phrase by adding your preposition after your noun and giving it a little bit more information. Okay, thank you very much, Year 5. Get on with that for me, and I'll see you later for our live lesson. Enjoy the rest of your day.